So we talked a little bit about crypto and everything in your start, but right now the hot topic is NFTs, and you've already added me to the Discord. I'm kind of lost at the moment, but I'm like following things a little bit on social media because it's popping up on social media. Gary Vee was talking about it the other day, and he's just like, he's always been somebody that I follow because of his just drive and just like how he is as a person. Like, he's a realistic person. He'll tell you how it is. He's not going to bullshit you or anything like that. So I seen you getting your NFTs and everything like that, and I've heard people talking about it. But like, how do you look at NFTs, or how can you just best describe NFTs?
All right, cool. So I'm gonna give y'all all the information that I have, and I'm brand new into this space. I want to say I jumped into this about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, right? And I think it's gonna be very profitable. I think this is the future. Like, I'm super excited about it. I'm a little bit scared about it because I'm like, bro, this is the future. Like, digital assets, digital world, virtual world, like, this is how we're gonna be moving
5 to 10 years, to be honest.
Five, yeah.
Like, yeah, especially with artificial intelligence and everything like that. But we'll get into that.
Actually, Gary Vee was talking about that yesterday. He had 2 days ago. He had a teleconference or a video conference with Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh yeah, the Meta.
I shared it on Facebook, and he was literally saying, like, bro, when Pokemon Go released, how big of a deal was it? Like, how huge was it? It was like, that was art. Oh my God. I'm
gonna start recording again. We'll just edit out whatever. But you were saying
that's easy.
Yeah,
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
Augmented reality, and Gary Vee was like talking to Mark, and he's like, how come we haven't seen like the next, like, how come it's been so long without something else as big, as popular with the AR world? There hasn't been, bro. Like, Pokemon Go was like, wow. And he was like, that was ahead of its time. Like,
yeah.
And then Mark explained that was a location-based type of AR. So it was like, they plant the locations from the get-go, like, this Pokemon will be here. So it wasn't really like live.
Yeah.
It was just like, those Pokemons are there always. They just plant it in the algo, and then it'll go, whatever, people will go find it, whatever. But he was just saying, like, wow, that hasn't. Well, that's the future, dude. That times a billion is going to be the future. You have your goggles on, and you'll be walking down the street, and you're going to be able to see things that aren't there. It's just going to be digital. Yeah. But anyways, man, I get lost in this because I'm like,
no, because we even talked about we'll have another talk where we talk about the virtual reality and everything like that. Like,
oh, dude, virtual reality. You and me are very.
And we can even talk about
reality.
That. Yeah.
Virtual reality is gonna, virtual reality is gonna blow up.
Well, now that I'm coming back, I mean, low key, we got a median spot, so stay tuned for all that.
Yeah. Let's see. So NFTs, getting back to it, man. I'll explain it like this. Like I said, I'll explain it to the best of my knowledge. Do your own research, man. Do your own research. I just started this, and I've literally just Googled, I've Instagrammed, I've Facebooked, I've listened to Gary, I've listened to all these different figures. But NFT, non-fungible tokens, is basically, think of it as two things. As trading cards, so baseball cards, Pokemon, all this stuff, that you go to, let's talk about Pokemon. Back in the day, you go to the store, or Yu-Gi-Oh, or all this stuff. You go to the store and you buy a pack, right?
Yep.
Buy a pack. Bam. You buy this pack, but you don't know what cards are in here. Yep. So you spend $5 on it. And when you get home, or you get in the car, you can't wait till you get home. Open the thing and you're like, oh snap, I got the new Charizard. Whoa, cool stuff, right? That's the same exact concept of NFTs. You're buying in this space. You can buy stuff that's already revealed, art. So the biggest right now, the biggest I guess oh my God, I can't find the word. Like, the people who will benefit from it the most right now are going to be the people, the artists.
Yeah.
It'll be more like art related. So people who can draw art. It'll be musicians, music, and there's one more, but it's all within the art realm.
Yeah.
Because it's the blockchain, and the blockchain is all this code, this like number that holds all your data, holds all your money, holds everything, and it's just like there, like I can't even explain the blockchain.
No, we'll definitely have to do some more research. We'll have a follow-up episode on this.
It's a whole thing, man. But the whole reason why NFTs are blowing up, and they're gonna blow up way more than they are right now, is because you can claim ownership. Like nobody else can have that one token.
Yeah.
Nobody else can own that asset in the world. Like, that is yours. It has an address. It has a link to it.
Yeah.
So that's yours.
That's definitely going to be something that we look into, because this is kind of low-key been going on for a while.
All right, so just to go into a little bit, because like I have a cybersecurity background, so I know a little bit about the blockchain. So I think one of the benefits of the blockchain is that it's decentralized, right? So it's like every part of the blockchain has a ledger, a quote unquote ledger. So that's how they kind of keep accountability of it. Mm-hmm. So like, say if you own that particular, I'm guessing in theory, if you own that particular NFT and there's some type of certificate that you can have, like every node within the blockchain will have that same certificate or have a copy of it. So I guess it's pretty easy to verify that is yours. Yeah. But I still don't really understand, if you have, like, say, a picture, couldn't someone just like copy paste and download that same picture?
Yeah, then you just send NFT.
Very good point, Pop. Very good point. So this is the way that Gary Vee explained it, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's how I explain it to everybody else. You're walking down the street in a neighborhood and you see a nice house. All right. Mm-hmm. You take a selfie with the house in the background. Bam. You took that picture, but does that mean that you own the house? That's it. You can screenshot anything you want, and you can hold it to your phone, but do you own it?
Yep.
You don't
own like copyright music.
Yeah,
like,
so
you can play music in the background.
That's why artists. So Tory Lanez was the first artist to release an album in the NFT realm, and he sold out within the first 90 seconds.
Yeah, I've been following that.
And I think I bought like 5 of them. He sold them all. He made $1 million in 90 seconds, and he makes royalties. I'm not sure what percentage, but he makes royalties every time that NFT is traded. I own like 5 of those albums in the NFT realm, and they are all going like for more than the original price. You'll find some cheaper, you'll find some higher, whatever. But it also matters like what number. So he released them. 1 million, right? Mm-hmm. Or however many he released. The different numbers, like the closer you are to one, the higher, the more rare. The higher value. Yeah. The lower they are, then a little less value. Or, for example, it's Tory Lanez, so his birthday number is probably going to be rare. Yeah. His whatever, man. His age is probably going to be rare. Different things like that. But for people who are just now getting into NFTs, I'm gonna tell you what I did, because that's all I know currently. All right. And what I did and how I learned was specifically based off IG page. So I follow Millionaire Mentor on IG, and that page led me to something called NFTs. And I was like, all right, cool. So I clicked on it and started getting into this whole world of the future, blah, blah, blah. And they started explaining it to me on how to get started. So basically, there's these projects, man. There's these projects coming out almost daily. And if you guys let me, I can share my screen and start showing you where I find this stuff. And
no, we'll do it at a later time because it's already late for Pop. But I can get in a call with you, and then we can do like a follow-up.
So basically, it's the projects, and they have a roadmap. So they'll have a link to their Discord. And then once you go into the Discord, they have all the different chats. And in their chats, they'll have a roadmap, something called the roadmap. And the roadmap is basically just an explanation of how they plan on growing their follower base, how they plan on growing their project and getting to the next level. And based off these roadmaps, you judge, okay, like this has potential, this has future. It's just based off what your perception. And all these different roadmaps, all these different projects have different things that they will support, charities, foundations, all these different things. And it's just up to you whether or not this is something that you want to get into, you like the artwork, or whatever the case may be. Okay.
So in lack of a better term, it's like a IPO kind of.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
And the thing is, I've added you, Pop, to both of those. I got the Cheeky Lion Club and then the Goat Society. and Niko put me in on those, and like it literally has everything in there.
I was so lost because I keep on getting these messages and I'm like, I don't understand what's going on.
People are buying.
So, people are marketing it and they're trying to blow up their following base. So that's another thing you look at, their follower base. Now, are they real followers or are they fake followers? That's another thing you have to pay attention to. Like if the project just launched 3 days ago, does it have 1,000 followers, 500 followers, or does it have 15,000 followers in 3 days? It's probably fake followers. So you want a project that's like starting off small and growing, but growing strong and growing like really active. The community, the CEOs, the founders, they're very involved, all this stuff. And then once you're in this chat, depending on if you're gonna go through with it, then you figure out whether or not. Then the next step is get whitelisted. So the whitelisting process is basically being able to do a series of steps. For example, invite 5 people and have those 5 people stay in the Discord. If you do that, and it has like a link that'll let you check how many followers you have, right? So if you do that, then you're able to get into the whitelist, the pre-sale of that NFT. So I did that for both projects. The Cheeky, I've only been into 2 projects right now, the Cheeky Line and the Ghost Society. And what that does is, say the release date is, what's today? The 13th of November. So tomorrow on the 14th is the pre-sale. So now because I'm in that specific code, I send them my address, my wallet address, and they add it to their network. So when I go to mint it, which minting is the buying process, I'm already in there. Now it doesn't guarantee me NFT. It just allows me to get access to like sneakers app.
It's when you get the pre-release.
You have access to the raffle, but don't mean you're gonna cop.
Exactly.
But with this, you have a lot more possibilities.
So you're on the pre-sale, and so say for example, the Goat Society, they only have 10,000 pieces of art, 10,000 digital assets, right? And on the pre-sale, they only launched 1,500. Okay, they only launched 1,500 goats, and those 1,500 goats were sold out in 88 seconds. The other thing behind it was they allowed every person to be able to mint up to 10 goats. Remember, mint is a NFT terminology. It just stands for buying or collecting. So they allowed people to mint up to 10 goats per person, per purchase. So within the first 88 seconds, bam, that sold out. The next day or 48 hours later, whenever it was, they did the public launch. And on the public launch, I was able to cop one more. And in that whole space, the same thing, but the price is a little more expensive for the public sale. And that means that gives access to absolutely anybody to jump, click the link, and then buy. Now, another thing to it is called gas prices. So gas, it's another terminology when it comes to NFT. When it comes to gas, it's basically a fee that you have to, a transaction fee you have to pay, but it'll vary on the amount of people that are on the network on that specific page trying to mint that specific asset. Okay, so you have the ability to raise gas prices. So what I mean, raise the gas price, you have the ability to basically hop in front of the line by just paying more gas. And these gas prices vary. So it's basically just as like the fast pass to SeaWorld, to Busch Gardens, to Islands of Adventure. Just basically you're paying your way to the top of the line so that your transaction gets into the blockchain first. And sometimes these gas prices are ridiculous. So backtrack really quick, on the pre-sale for the Goat Society, I got into it and they had this like special, this is part of the roadmap, part of their project. If you get into the whitelist, you're able to bring one more person with you without them having to do absolutely anything. So because I don't have a lot of people that are into the space or know anything, I had this one dude who I'm an acquaintance, we know each other or whatnot, and he does the whole crypto NFT thing. And I'm like, yo, dude, I got this project. Are you interested? I could get you into the whitelist. He goes, yeah, no questions asked. Well, homie got a lot of money. He minted 10 on the pre-sale. Now, mind you, these are worth about $400 a piece. So he minted 10 on the pre-sale. He minted 10 more on the public sale. And I'm just trying to get one out here. Like, that's it, bro. Like, I don't got no 10 digital asset money right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, if you sell that car, but
that's coming soon. So, he hits me up. He's like, yo, did you get any? I was like, nah, man. I'm like, bro, sell me one. He was like, yeah, of course. You got me on game, and they sold out quick. So, they sell out. When things sell out, they're worth a lot more. So he sold me one for the same price, cool. So I got that one. And then on public sale, I was able to cop one more. But basically, he did that. He raised the gas price to get to the top of the line and be able to secure the bag, secure his tokens. So the reason why I'm explaining this is because on the pre-sale, since I didn't cop one and I paid for gas, I lost like $300 in gas. Like, I took that out. Like, that's just part of the game, and I took that. And there's nothing I could do about it. I didn't get my token, and I lost money. I was like, I'm still learning. I was like, but there's nothing I could do about it. Like, it's just how fast that transaction processes. Yeah. The only thing I could do about it is raise the gas price, get to the top of the line. But I kid you not, the second I refreshed that, those gas prices were in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah. Like, just in the transaction fee alone. Just in the transaction fee alone. So I was like, clearly I'm not gonna pay, $100,000 for a gas price.
Yeah.
So, okay, so they launch, then they don't reveal the token that you have, and these are different projects, so different projects have different time frames, but this specific project wouldn't release their GOAT, or you wouldn't really realize what you got until 72 hours after the public release. For example, Cheeky Lines, I've been in that project for about 2 weeks now, and they still haven't revealed their lines because they haven't sold out. So that's a learning experience for me, because I'm like, okay, maybe I need to do a little bit more studying before I jump on an NFT. That was my first NFT. I didn't know better. The reason why I bought it was because there were lions. My wife's a Leo. I was like, this is kind of cool art. I like it regardless. So even if I don't make money, I own a digital asset that I think is pretty cool regardless. Yeah. It's a learning experience for me.
And low-key, I would just probably hold on to it because it's not selling out. And then,
hold on to it. But they haven't revealed it yet because their roadmap or their project isn't revealing the lions until they sell out. So they released 10,000 and they're about 5,000 right now. So you got 5,000 more, and I don't even know what line I got. So that taught me, I have to do a little bit more research, get more involved, realize how involved is the community, how big their following base, how dedicated their followers are. Like, if you go on the Goat Society Discord, they are like, bro, I'm a goat herd. Like, they are crazy. Yeah. I jumped on board too because I was super excited about the project. I was like, this is awesome. Their roadmap, their ideas, their moving forward projects are crazy cool. They've created a game. You're gonna be able to wear your goat, your avatar in the metaverse. Waka Flocka jumped on game.
Yeah, I saw that.
You're gonna be able to go in the metaverse. They're already looking to buy property in the metaverse, a digital property where you can go and hang out with all your other goats and everybody else that owns a goat. Only people who own that goat and have a goat avatar can hang out in that land. And you're gonna have like people who like Waka Flocka's goat, and he's gonna be on stage performing live, and you're gonna have your Oculus headset, and you're gonna be there at a live concert that's exclusive to only goat owners. And there's only 10,000. So check this out. There's only 10,000 tokens, and there's only 3,000 owners. 3.5 owners. 3.5 3,500.
3.5K.
Yeah, 3.5K. So, like, it's locked down. Now, I know everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but have you heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, the Ape Club, all that for the NFTs? That's like what you see. That's what you see everywhere, bro. Like, you look up NFTs, they're apes, different kinds of apes.
I've seen a couple of them actually. I think I'm following one on IG.
There's a whole bunch of them, right? But the original ones, like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, it's exclusive. Like Stephen Curry owns one, and these assets started at the price of the goats. They started at the price of the lions. Like, they started at 0.08 or whatever. They started really small, and they didn't jump out. Like, this project released in April. Okay, these apes are going for millions of dollars right now. they're going for a crap ton of money right now, just because the hype blew up, because that project got pumped, it got the marketing, it just blew up. So same thing with this GOAT. That's kind of like my mentality. Okay, I'm so invested into this project that I feel like it's gonna blow up, it's gonna get bigger, but I have to wait. It's already, I could sell right now, and I've already got my money back and then some. But if I hold on a little bit longer and the project blows up, then I can sell and potentially make God knows how much money.
Yeah.
So that's basically the whole gist of it, man. You do your research on these different projects, and there's projects coming out every single day. There's other websites, rarity.tools. It's an NFT page that tells you which ones are rare, which ones aren't rare in the projects, and you can buy those. People, this is so new, and this has been going on since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But I just heard about it, like I said, and it's getting a lot.
I'm seeing it more and more on social media, and the fact that everybody's talking about it.
So how do you buy these? Like,
so that process requires crypto. And if you don't have crypto, then you can pay in USD through the wallet, but you're buying crypto, like no matter what, you're buying crypto. So you have to buy crypto in order to make your purchase through the blockchain. So you're using your USD directly, and then you're purchasing it through a wallet. So what I do and how you do it is, it's called MetaMask. So MetaMask is to buy Ethereum. And this is something else that I'm gonna learn here very, very shortly, and I'm gonna put everybody on game, because right now all these projects and the biggest hype right now is all around the Ethereum network. All right, one Ethereum is worth about 5K right now, and it's just blowing up. So these projects are releasing like for 0.06 Ethereum, 0.07 Ethereum, so about $300, $400. It's expensive, man. Regardless, you're buying a digital asset, something that it's like buying a picture frame for your house at $300-$400, and it's just digital. Mind you, from here to 5 years, I'm gonna be able to display my digital assets. I can do it right now, but
we already know about that because we play Magic Gathering, and all the stuff is digital now.
Oh, and that's the other thing. Actually, that's another great way to explain NFTs to people. Call of Duty, right? I don't play many games, but I have played Call of Duty, and people constantly buy skins. They buy different skins for their avatar, for their player. That's the exact same thing. They own those digital assets. They paid Call of Duty Division. They paid that money into a game, into a digital world, to be able to own a skin of some sort.
But it has no value, and that's the biggest thing, is like why people are going away from things like this, is because if I'm putting money into a digital product, I need to have some type of like it needs a whole value.
All the articles I'm reading, everything else that I've been doing my research on is saying that the future of flex is gonna be digital. It ain't gonna be what Rolex you're wearing. It's not gonna be, that Balenciaga. No, it's gonna be what digital assets do you own? What are you rocking in the metaverse? Like, all the big names in the game, Stephen, like Curry, like LeBron James, like all these people, bro. That's how they're gonna be flexing. Yo, I own this NFT. Check out this skin that I have in my in the metaverse. And right now, like, it's called Decentraland, because Metaverse hasn't officially released through Facebook. Decentraland is a place right now that's the same concept, the same exact thing, and you can meet up. You can download it right now, and we can meet up in the virtual world and jump and explore different worlds. So I told my buddy, I was like, hey, download this thing. We met up and we went to the casino together, and we bet money on the table, like live, like right then and there, and we're just hanging out. I don't even have the goggles. I was just navigating through my mouse and keyboard. Yeah. But that's what it's gonna be. But times 100, bro, times 1,000. Like, it's gonna be full blown. And the way I'm sure I already know, like the way that Facebook, the meta's gonna do it, is gonna be like high end graphics. It's gonna be extremely interactive. And
think about all the VR headsets and everything coming out. Like, there are literally like more VR stuff out right now than there has ever been. And the headsets, we've already done our research on the VR headsets and everything like that, but that was what, like almost 2 years ago.
a lot of them are sold out.
But that's the thing is like now
retail.
They're better now. Like we were looking at that one that was like what $2,000-$3,000, and it was like the next generation of VR. I think it was like 4K VR and everything like that. But that's going to be cheaper come in the next coming years. So,
and the Metaverse, the Meta is trying to create their own type of hardware, and they're in progress right now. They already created it's already out. There are Ray-Bans that have like camera lenses on them, and they went with Ray-Ban. They don't do any AR or nothing, but they already have some sort of technology in the glasses, and their goal is to just be able to wear glasses and be able to see everything. So they're already working on it. I know they're going to release it shortly, like
probably within the next year or 2
years, next year, whatever. And they're creating their own set of goggles, and they did say it's gonna be expensive, but people are gonna buy it.
People who got money are gonna buy it. That's the thing. Like if you don't got the money to buy it, then you shouldn't be using it, and that's the thing. It's like people who are gonna be able to afford it are gonna be the people you want to hang out with and be with. So that's the thing, man. That's where NFTs are at right now. That's where you can display it. So I want to buy property in the digital world right now, but like the cheapest piece of property right now is going for like 4K. And I can buy that shit right now and literally wait like, bro, a year, 2 years, and that same piece of land in the virtual world is gonna be worth like a shit ton.
I can see that.
And there's only, I think for the Decentraland alone, there's only 90,000 like pieces of property, period. Like that's it. They're not making more, they're not creating more. Like this is it.
And then they're gonna probably start charging people rent for like virtual space.
Dude, yes. No, 100%. Like they're gonna charge rent. They're also gonna the way I'm seeing is I can already tell like high-end people are gonna be hosting parties. And in order to get into my party, in order to get into my house, you're gonna have to pay a fee of so-and-so crypto. And then you're gonna be able to go in and I'm gonna have Marshmallow, or what's his name?
Marshmallow.
Dead Mouse and all those.
In my virtual house hosting a live party. And then I'm gonna have Kim Kardashian and her virtual thing in there, and you're gonna be with artists, and you'll be able to like walk around them, like maybe they'll have like security guards in there as well. Like, bro, it's gonna be insane, dude. And no matter where you're at, Pop, you're in Japan. Will, you're
like, yo, we're gonna go to
this event. Be able to put our thing on, dude, and we're gonna be able to go just stroll, dude. We're gonna go hang out here. We're gonna go hang out there, and we can like dap it up. We can play games. We can play pool. Bro, it's gonna be insane. Like you can all this stuff I'm talking about, you can already do. Like,
because think about the Travis Scott concert that they did in Fortnite, and that was for free. Now imagine if him and Kid Cudi did a real concert, and they were like, people would have paid for that, bro.
Ariana Grande did one too, and then Justin Bieber just came out and said he's gonna have a virtual concert.
I mean, especially with COVID and everything like that, it just kind of pushed everything forward, to be honest.
That's why, bro. I mean, everything's a conspiracy theory, and however you want. But dude, like.
No, I'm excited for it.
Everything happens, and the way everything happened, and whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna go down that loophole, but COVID.
It made people realize that they could make money off of digital products. Let's just say that.
Digital world.
The digital world, and like people connecting and just not being able to do the things that we used to do. If anything like that happens again, then we need to have a way to move forward. And this is businesses thinking about this. This isn't just regular people. This is businesses thinking, how can we make money in another pandemic? And let's just make everything digital. And pay for VR headsets, pay for mics, and the list goes on and on and on. Think about streaming equipment. Graphics cards throughout the whole pandemic were high, like ridiculous high. They sold out. Yeah, I mean, still, yeah, of course, because everybody's on that crypto mining and everything like that. So graphic cards are just they become that, like, so much that the companies have to put in anti-mining software so that people can't use the graphics cards to mine crypto, and they're being used for their intended use. Yeah, it's they so the 30 series, I think they did an update because a lot of people were buying them out. Yeah, and they were like, you aren't going to use our graphics cards for crypto mining. And
my wife just told me about this yesterday. And I'm gonna jump. I said, why? I was like, what are you doing? Why haven't we bought some already? But she said there's basically these digital wallets, like, bro, like just digital wallets like this big, that people are buying to mine crypto. And she said I think it costs like $500, and they're getting like 8%, 4 to 8% return on their mining, just like on $500, and they're getting like almost I think it's like $20 a week, by just having it. You're just having it there. And I was like, I don't need a GPU. Like it's just I just need to buy that. She's like, yeah. I was like, bro, why don't we own like 10 of these?
Exactly.
It's gonna sit there and make money on its own. It's just gonna collect money. It's called mining. But that same buddy that got the other goats, the 10 goats I was telling you about.
Yeah.
He does crypto mining as well, but he has like towers of them.
Yeah, like, that's probably what I'm gonna do when I get back to the States, because low key, like,
stuff is wild.
Like, and the thing is, like, it's free money. It's literally like, people complain about the power bill and all that stuff. It's like, yo, if you mine enough stuff, like, dudes literally have apartments that pay for themselves and it mines the whole day, 24/7.
They have, so the software, the system, they have it incorporated into your ROI of how much your electricity is going to cost. So he says you'll have everything done within like 6 months ROI, and then it'll just be clean cash. He's about 3 months in, he goes, dude, I'm halfway. Like, I am more than halfway there. And then the more crypto grows, or those crypto coins that you're mining, the more they gain power, the quicker you're gonna pay it off, because
exactly,
you're mining it.
But we got about 8 minutes, so we'll just wrap this up. We had a lot of good information given out here today.
My mind is just blown right now.
So we might have to start a series about this, and as we learn more and go through this, we'll just keep giving out information. I mean, the thing is like, I mean, truthfully, we could charge people for it at some point, and that's what people have been doing, courses and everything like that. But why not just give out this free game? Because
that's what my mom said. That's what my mom said, and a couple other people. Like, bro, why aren't you charging for this? Because I'm telling you, bro, I haven't had these many hit-ups in I don't know how long about NFTs, dude. And some people are like, bro, you should be charging for this. I'm like, I can't. I've had way too many people throughout my journey just give me free information and grab my hand and help me for free.
I mean, so even you coming on here is like, yo, you could have charged us to come in.
I need to just give the information out for free. Now there are avenues, there are ways. Like if I start seeing like, yo, this is taking way too time out of my time, and I'm losing money because I'm too focused on helping you for free. Then I'm gonna need to reevaluate. Like, all right, man, like here, like I'll help you to this point, but moving forward, you need to do your own research, one, or two, like pay me for my time. That's all I'm asking. Well, once I get to that point, I'm not.
But we're eventually going to get to that point. That's the problem.
The other thing is, like I said, I have that platform that teaches you absolutely everything: stocks, crypto, forex, NFTs, e-commerce, absolutely everything. And you can use all of that. It's just a matter of, are you going to sit in front of a computer, your phone, whatever, and watch these videos and learn, take down notes? Like, bro, I was in the trenches, like in my phone, on my computer, taking down notes, learning. Me and my wife sit down, watch these videos, learn. Like, it's been a process.
Oh yeah.
So if you're able to do the same thing, anybody can do it, bro. Like, bro, I was not a straight A student. Like, didn't know anything about anything.
You barely fix planes.
Anybody can. Don't. Hey man, hey, where you going? You going to Cannon? You going to Cannon?
Hey man.
I heard you going to Cannon.
It'd be like that sometimes. But I mean, I'm gonna make the best out of it. I mean, I'm literally centralized, and it's a lot better than Little Rock because
you gonna really be into the virtual world.
Oh yeah. They better have some dope ass internet, because I'm gonna move to Arizona and be like, hey, I'll be there in 2 hours. Like, I'm not playing with these dudes. Like, so. But all right, let's wrap it up. Once again, we'd like to appreciate and thank Niko for coming on and giving us a lot of information to think about. We will be doing our own research, and then the more and more that we get into it, we'll do other podcasts and other episodes where we deep dive into like certain aspects of the business and things like that. But
yeah, man. Like I said, dude, I'm more than willing to help anybody out, you know, and especially whoever gets exposed to this video or the stream. Like you said, you're gonna put my handles out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Reach out to me, dude. And like I said, I'm giving everybody just gems. Like, yo, I'll tell you the apps, I'll tell you where to put it, how to put it, and I'll even send you the invites to the Discords that I'm potentially looking to invest in. It's up to you whether you join or not.
Because I'm already in them, and I mean, I just really haven't had time to look over them with everything going on. But like now, after you explaining all this stuff to me, yeah, for sure, I'm seeing like what you're talking about. Like, so this is interesting. This is for sure interesting.
And that's another thing, bro. Like I said, like say out of 30 people that have hit me up, they'll be like, bro, put me on game. What's up? I'm like, all right, cool. Download this app, fund your wallet, and do this. Maybe like 1 or 2 people send me a screenshot. All right, what's next? Everybody else just did it. Like, so you guys like, oh, I gotta put money. What you expect? Yeah, exactly. You gotta buy this stuff
real quick. Like, that's why I was like, I was prioritizing this. I was like, yo, we needed this.
Yes. So yes, we will be doing. I promise you, because I want to put y'all on game regardless. I'm gonna get into the Solana space and the ADA space. So ADA is Cardano. Cardano is another crypto, and Solana is another crypto. So Ethereum is the daddy right now of this NFT space, and that's where. But remember, one Ethereum worth $5,000, and that's what we're playing with. We're playing with these gas prices. ADA, I just found out like 2 days ago. Sherf actually put me on this. 2 days ago, the ADA has its own projects within the blockchain for NFTs, and the transaction fee is only 75 cents.
All right,
yeah. So that's the type of money I'm perfectly fine dropping and whatever, you know. And Solana is the one right under Ethereum, and they're doing the same thing. One Solana is worth like $190 right now, but the transaction fees are a lot lower. The gas fees are a lot lower than Ethereum. So I need that's gonna be my next project. I'm gonna start looking into and learning about the Solana space, the ADA space, because I can buy more, and then I'd have more of a chance for those projects to blow up. And you know, I'm gonna put y'all on game on that too. As soon as
and just walk us through whenever you get it. I mean, you already hit my line whenever, so I'm gonna need you to send that product that we was talking about at some point.
Bro, I've been sent it like 2 weeks ago.
I gotta check the mail then.
Yeah.
But I mean, dudes are like, we'll talk about all that later because we only got 3 minutes. But Pop, is there anything that you want to say on the way out?
Oh man, like it's just I'm still kind of overwhelmed with this whole NFT thing, but like I'm definitely gonna be looking into it for sure.
Word. All right.
But yeah, thanks again for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. It's really like informative.
Of course, guys, dude. It was awesome being able to talk about it. I don't have a lot of people I can talk to this about, so
you're good.
Or I can put the word out and tell people and put people in game, and hopefully they win and they surpass me by 1,000, by 1,000,000. Great, man. Like I want everybody to win. So
and he's always been like that. I can attest to it. So I've been with him since the beginning, and I already know. So if anybody I trust, definitely Niko for damn sure. So, but all right, we're gonna get out of here. Catch y'all later next time.
Hey, y'all take care.
See you guys. Peace.